me ask you something. Are you letting your imagination guide you towards what you truly want? Or are you caught up picturing worst-case scenarios? How often do you actually notice the stream of thoughts running through your mind? We need to understand that our imagination is the flow that shapes our creation. It's the foundation of everything we build, whether it's a career, a relationship, or a dream. If we cannot imagine it, we simply cannot create it. The path we focus on, whether it's achieving our dream or worrying about what might go wrong, it's the path we are most likely to walk on. If we focus on worst-case scenarios, we will create them. But if we focus on possibilities, we will open doors. Imagination isn't just a tool for artists, dreamers, or visionaries. It's what keeps progress alive for all of us. Every breakthrough, every innovation, every leap forward begins with someone daring to imagine a different reality. And yet, we often hold ourselves back, thinking that big ideas and bold moves are reserved for just the very few. But what really sets these changemakers apart isn't some exclusive gift or talent. It's that they gave themselves permission to dream boldly. They not only allowed imagination to guide them to possibilities that didn't yet exist, but they also didn't let fear of what others might think, or failure, or doubt of their own capabilities hold them back. We need to remember that what we envision and focus on, that's what we create. As Tony Robbins says, where our attention goes, our energy flows. When we allow ourselves to imagine new possibilities, we open the door to making them a reality. But if we let our minds dwell on worst-case scenarios, we are shaping our world to align precisely with those fears. It's like we are magnetizing our worst-case scenarios to prove us right, to confirm that it's all that we can have and deserve. So the question is, how do we shift our focus? And how do we stop limiting ourselves and expanding our imagination? The first thing we need to do is to identify what beliefs, fears, or doubts are standing in between us and the future we want to create. It's about realizing what are the building blocks of the wall that prevents us from having what we want. That might feel overwhelming at first, but the thing that I want you to recognize is that those building blocks are not permanent. They are simply energy, and energy can be released and can be shifted. One of the most powerful tools to release those patterns is energy work, because it goes straight to the source of those building blocks of that wall of doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. Energy work helps us release those blocks so we can replace them with new beliefs and patterns that actually serves us as opposed to holding us back. When we dismantle the wall standing in between us and the future we want to create, we unlock the ability to see brand new possibilities. And this is where the magic truly happens. Imagination, free from the weight of limitations, actually becomes the spark that fuels growth and transformation. It becomes the compass that guides us to build the life we desire. And remember this, whatever you can imagine, you can also create. We all have the power to let imagination lead us. It's not reserved for a select few. It's within every single one of us. The only real question is, where are we letting it take us? So let me ask you, are you nurturing the kind of imagination that fuels your growth? Are you giving yourself permission to explore possibilities that feel bold, expansive, and maybe even a little scary? I would love to hear from you. How do you let imagination shape your goals and actions? And what dreams are you ready to bring to life? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear what you are imagining.